Japan invades China to expand its empire.
1939, Germany invades Poland, starting widespread war in Europe.
1940, Japan joins Germany and Italy in the Axis powers.
1941, Japan bombs Pearl Harbor in a surprise attack.
Within a week, America enters World War II.
The sun is shining on another day. We get to face the rays and watch our children laugh and play. Living here by the bay. In Bremerton, Washington, my little town is the place to be. We're working on boats that'll float the sea.
We got high-rise grain, dry docks and beer that'll keep the Navy fleet on the beach for years.
It started out as just a timber town. When drinking gamblers putting money down. But then the Navy started coming around to build a new base on the Puget Sound. Now we're in the middle of World War II, and the world is gonna see what this town can do. Cause we can patch up ships to make them watertight, and we do it fast enough to get them back in the fight. Though our home is far from the battles, the trials of war are no less.
Parker's grocery store in Bremerton, Washington. I'm Stu Parker, the owner. Some people accuse me of being grumpy. Well, maybe that's true. But hey, we have soldiers spread across 2 oceans, and my brand new son-in-law ships out with the Marines tomorrow. The world's gone crazy for a fact. And another thing, everything's getting rationed these days. I can only get 3 gallons of gas a week. Electrical fuses are hard to come by. It's hard to keep groceries on my shelves. It's the perfect time to be grumpy, if you ask me.
Ask you what?
Nothing, just talking to myself. Is that sugar?
No, it's flour, and this might be the last sack.
Candy, did you check next to the corn leaf?
Yes.
Well, go look again. Okay, I might be grumpy, but I'm also proud. I'm proud of what our town's doing for the war. 2 blocks to the south of my store sits the Puget Sound Navy shipyard where business is booming. Did you know that 5 of the battleships damaged at Pearl Harbor were patched up right here in Bremerton and sent back into action in record time? Pretty amazing.
This is definitely the last sack.
Oh, that stinks, and flour is not even on the ration list.
I know. You and George are joining us for supper, right?
Georgie can go, but I've got too much work to do at the store, and I'm supposed to be singing with the fellas tonight.
Daddy, it's Henry's last night of leave. Henry's mother's expecting the whole family.
We're not a whole family.
I know. I miss Mom, too. Especially today.
4 years since she passed.
I see you have the hat on that she knit for you, but it is summer.
It's a little bit warm for this time of year, but I know that you want to imagine her near. And though she is gone, it helps with the grief when you put it on.
Pay attention to me, I'll take it off before the customers come in.
You don't have to do that. It's a very special hat.
The thing about grief is it's never done. It can't be outmaneuvered. It can't be outrun. It comes and it goes. It ebbs and it flows. When you've lost someone, when you've lost someone.
When you've lost someone.
Are you gonna be okay? So, about tonight, can you miss one rehearsal, please? Mrs. Fulton wants to make it a special evening.
Widow Fulton and I tend to get on each other's nerves. It's a mother-in-law, father-in-law kind of
You
thing.
could just mind your manners and be a gentleman.
Easier said than done.
I have faith in you, Daddy.
Hello, Mr. Parker.
Hi, Stu.
Widow Fulton, Sally.
Have you got any sugar? I have ration tickets.
Sorry, none's come in yet.
Oh, last week you said you'd have something by this week.
I wish I had a crystal ball for sugar, but I don't.
My late husband Tyler always said that a man's word is his bond.
I'll keep my word on sugar just as soon as the German U-boats leave our shipping imports alone.
I was hoping to bake Henry a going-away pie for his last night at home.
Apple pie, and we need sugar to make ice cream too.
Wish I could help you.
Are you joining us tonight for supper?
Oh, Daddy is delighted to join us for Henry's last night before going off to war.
Guess that settles it.
Good. Now let's see what else is on my list.
Don't be surprised if you don't find everything.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled for spies.
Spies in Bremerton.
Yes, with our Navy shipyard, they're bound to be snooping around here.
How can you spot them?
For starters, I look for people who wear big overcoats and dark glasses.
Ah, shady characters, huh?
Yep, they could be Japanese, German, Italian, or fifth column agents of the Axis powers.
What's a fifth column?
It's a group of subversive sympathizers with the enemy.
You have an overactive imagination.
Mom, we've got a sailor. The Japanese have already attacked California and Alaska. We know spies were involved. Bremerton, Washington could be the next target.
So, Sally, how do you know so much about spies and fifth columns?
Because I'm a member of the Junior Citizen Service Corps.
Hi, Mr. Parker. Hey, Henry.
Gosh, everyone's here. Mom, Sally, nice to meet you.
One more night, huh?
Yeah?
So have the Marines told you where they're sending you?
Well, tomorrow I ship to Hawaii, and the rest is classified.
Because of spies.
Well, you do what you can to send those Japanese back to their own island.
I'll try.
Daddy, remember, I'm leaving early today so Henry and I can spend the afternoon together.
That's fine. Your little brother can help out around here.
Let me finish with this and I'll be ready.
Hello. Do you have any sugar?
I'm afraid not.
Darn, I'm new to town and I was told your store was the most likely place to have sugar.
Waiting for sugar has become a regular pastime here in Bremerton.
You have dark glasses.
Yes, it's bright outside.
And a big overcoat.
In case of rain.
But it's bright outside. And a camera.
Yes, I'm a photographer.
What you take pictures of?
Oh, all sorts of things. People, sunsets, landscapes.
Navy ships and submarines.
Occasionally, they're quite impressive.
Aren't they?
Do not be so nosy. It's all right. Welcome to Bremerton, Miss Smith, Sophie Smith. I'm Marge Fulton. Sally is my daughter.
I'm Stu, the grocer with no sugar.
Pleased to meet you both. Where are you from? Oh, back east.
How far east to, like, Germany?
I'm sorry. Sally has
An overactive imagination.
She thinks people with overcoats and dark glasses could be spies. Oh, well, it's good for young people to use their imaginations. I'll be back later.
Hi, Mel. Did you bring me any sugar?
No sugar and no coffee either.
Well, that stinks. What'd you bring me?
I brought some bad news. A Japanese submarine fired on Fort Stevens in Oregon yesterday.
Well, that stinks rotten. What was the damage?
Not much. They shelled the hillside and missed the fort.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, seems like no place is safe anymore.
Do you think they'll attack us here in Washington?
Just let them try. The military says I'm too old to enlist, but I've still got some pep in my pistons.
I feel the same way. Hey, Mel, how come I didn't hear about the attack on the radio or in the newspaper?
I think the government is hush-hush to keep people from panicking. I heard about it from my cousin who works at the shipyard. He heard it from some sailors.
Well, you might want to remind your cousin that loose lips
Sink ships.
Okay, so no coffee and no sugar. What did you bring me? Cheese? Butter?
Don't think so.
Canned milk?
Nope.
Did you bring me any groceries or did you just drop in for a nice social call?
I brought you what was available.
Which is not much. Sheesh. These shortages are really getting on my nerves.
Now you and me ain't close.
I'm ready for this stinking war to be over.
We're gonna have to win it, and
My sentiments exactly. We need to win this war. We never wanted to be in this war. We didn't want to travel overseas fighting the Japanese or Germany's Nazis.
now pass the ammo, please. We need to end this war, and since we're obviously in this war, we gotta fight with everything we got. So fire it up red hot and give it our best shot, and let them have it.
We got our ships at sail and sailors on the sea. We got the boogie woogie bugle boy company B.
We got cargo crates.
We got supplies and munitions.
We got mess kits for boys to cook without any kitchen.
We got the carrier fleets with planes upon the deck. We got dive bombers and torpedoes that can give them head.
We got hotshot pilots with a full flight crew.
Don't the Japanese have that stuff too?
Stu, didn't you hear about the Battle of Midway?
Yeah, we won.
Yeah, you're darn right. We get things done.
On
Onward, mighty soldiers, to the fight they go. Ready for the battle, challenging the foe. Bravely facing danger, warriors in their prime. Help them set their sights and pull their triggers right on time.
Well, Mel, I'm all for victory, but we have to remember that our boys are getting killed over there, and Henry's going off to the Marines tomorrow. We want him to come back home in one piece.
I appreciate that, Stu. And Lord willing, it will be over soon. And I'll be right back here in Bremerton to raise a family. But for now, we need to win this war. We know exactly what we're fighting for. We're gonna put a stop to tyranny, my fellow men and me, defeat the enemy. We need to win this war. That's how America will win this war. And since we're in it, we will fight with pride. God is on our side, and we can turn the tide.
We got our ships at sea, take us hard to seas. We got the boogie woogie river boys and company thieves.
We got cargo crates.
We got supplies and munitions.
We got wool caps to wear in all kinds of conditions.
We got duffel bags, we got tin canteens, we got spam in a can for mighty fine cuisine. We got navy blue, we got army green. We've got the stuff to win, that's what we really mean.
That's right.
We need to win this war. Oh, win this war. Everybody here can lend a hand to win this war. Oh, win this war. Oh yeah. We won't be pacified. We're gonna fight with pride. And God is on our side. We can turn the tide. We can turn the tide. Win it.
George is in the back somewhere. He can help out if you're busy.
That's fine.
We'll see you tonight for supper, okay? You'll be there, right?
Yeah.
Henry's last evening at home, huh? Looks like you won't be able to sing tonight. We were going to rehearse our barbershop quartets.
What do you mean? Quartet, we are a trio. Who's the fourth guy?
His name is Julius Kleiner. He's the new pastor at the Lutheran Church, and he's looking for ways to connect with people.
Minister, huh?
Yep, good singer, too. Well, you can't make a lot to get together without you.
That stinks.
Hey, can we still meet in your stock room? It's so convenient since you gave me a key to the back door.
Yeah, sure. Hey, wait a minute. What if you fellas stop by the Fulton's house where I'm having supper? Maybe you could say farewell to Henry and we could sing a few bars there.
Great idea. We'll make it happen. So long.
Mel, he directs our singing. He even arranges and writes some of his own music, too. Pretty amazing for a delivery guy, don't you think? It's funny how singing can brighten things up. My wife Rachel and I used to sing together in church. And cancer took her and we stopped going. Back to business. Georgie boy, are you back there?
Dad, Nancy just stopped calling me Georgie.
Sorry, Georgie.
Dad!
Oh, hi, Wesley. I didn't know you were here.
Hi, Mr. Parker. I just stopped by to say hi.
Through the back door, I see.
I like your hat. Pretty hot. Mom made it.
Boy's been reading comics behind the freezer again.
Well,
Hand it over. Captain America.
it's my fault. I brought it. Dad, you want to fight the Axis powers like Captain America and Bucky.
You need to wait till you're old enough.
Wesley and I are starting a weapons business.
Nice idea, Georgie, but you're supposed to be cleaning out the stock room.
Dad, stop calling me Georgie. Gee whiz.
Okay, Mr. George Alexander Parker, make cleaning up the stock room your business.
2 months of help?
No, okay, if you keep Captain America packed away till you're finished.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Fred.
Morning, Stu. Got any sugar?
Sorry, no coffee either.
Oh, shucks. I'd walk an extra mile to get a cup of coffee with sugar. After work, of course. Stu, did you know that I walk nearly 10 miles every day on my route?
That's impressive, Fred.
Yep. Rain or shine, hot or cold. So when are you gonna get them in? My wife has ration stamps for both.
I wish I knew. Mel didn't. By the way, he said he recruited a new guy to sing with us.
Yeah, you'll meet him tonight.
No, I'm having supper at the Fultons. But Mel said you guys could stop by for a moment and say goodbye to Henry.
Yeah, that works for me. Say, I hear that Henry's mother is an excellent cook.
Maybe she is.
She has a fine reputation down at the post office as a mail sorter.
Glad to hear it. She must be very organized.
And she wears her hair in that fancy new style.
Fred, does your wife know how much attention you pay to Widow Fulton?
Widow Fulton, my granny's ankle. Her name is Mark, and you know it. She could be pleasant company for a bachelor like you.
I'm not a bachelor. I'm a widower. You can knock it off with the matchmaking schemes.
Had to get it out. Friends that sing together, bring together.
Not interested.
Stu, now that Henry and Gloria have wedded, you're already related by marriage.
Give it up, Fred. Did you know that Wesley's here?
What? Wesley? Wesley?
Hi, Dad. My husband Georgie. Not Georgie, George. Gee whiz.
Wesley, does your mother know that you're here?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's okay with her. It's okay with me. You boys make sure to work hard for Mr. Parker. And stay away from those comic books until your work is done. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Stu, feel free to send him home if he gets to be a nuisance. Mother can always put him to work pulling weeds out of our victory garden. Time to march. See ya.
Fred means well. He and his wife surely think I should remarry. Sometimes they get a little pushy. But Fred is fun to sing with. He's great at harmony. He's great at stretching things, too. He wanted to enlist in the Navy, but they wouldn't take him because of his heart murmur. So he boasts about how much he walks just to spite them. I can understand his frustration. The Navy says I'm too old and my eyesight's too poor. Doesn't feel right to let the young guys do all the fighting and the dying. Kind of wish I was shipping out with Henry, doing my part for the country.
Sorry, I missed this postcard.
Fred, thanks for taking the extra steps to bring this very important mail. Advertisement for spam.
You're welcome.
See, how's that heart murmur doing?
Navy doctors. That's a brains and a tadpole.
Miss Smith, you're back. Did you forget something?
Not quite. I'm looking for Project Y for Austrian strudel.
I'm familiar with Austrian strudel, but I've never heard of Project Y. Is that a vitamin?
No.
I have Preparation H. That wouldn't go so well with Austrian strudel.
It goes with the little boy and the fat man.
The little boy and the fat man. Oh, a riddle. Okay. The tyke and the tub need a treat. Beats me. Sorry, I don't think I had any of that.
Perhaps you could check your records for Project Y.
I could look through my inventory, but that might take a while.
That's all right. I will take this for now. And I will be back next week.
Thank you.
Agent S, did you make contact with the target?
Ja, Hauptsuchungstoffen. I met with Stuart Parker, but he did not respond to the code.
So, he didn't take the Austrian strudel bait. Our intelligence says he is a Nazi sympathizer unwilling to help. For a fee.
Can our intelligence be trusted?
Of course, just because we are not A-grade spies does not mean our operations are any less accurate. Did Stuart Parker know anything about Project Vibe?
9. Aber Timenchen Preparation 8. Is that
It's a cream for hemorrhoids, you numbskull.
Sorry, perhaps you can stop in.
Maybe playing us for a higher price before he sells us information. Does anyone hear you speak to him?
Ja, Frau Suppenstapeln, einen Jungen.
Some boys, huh? Agentess, from now on we must use only English. Someone may hear us. Address me as Agent Z.
Ja, Agent Z. Z. Und there was a young girl who thought I was a spy.
Was? Du, Dunker!
You're speaking in German.
Don't correct me when I am correcting you! You, Dunker!
Ja, Agent Z.
How did you blow your cover on the first contact?
I think it was the camera. But I convinced her I was a normal photographer. I think.
We must proceed carefully. We will make contact again and arrange a private meeting where Stuart Parker can speak more freely.
A private meeting at the store?
No. Ask him to meet you at the park next to the naval base. This is where he will give you maps of the shipyard and information on Project Vi in exchange for cash. This should suffice, but this is in case you insist on it. Do you understand?
Ja. Agent Z.
If we are successful in our mission, we may both get a promotion.
Into the A-grade spy unit?
Yes. We have to prove our competence, and this is our chance. Now, our intelligence says Stuart Parker is a ladies' man. You are authorized to use special persuasion to your advantage.
Agent Z, I hope you're not referring to...
Yes, Agentess. Get his attention. Use some charm, let a little touch his arm. It will signal that you might be quite attractive. Be engagingly aggressive and proactive. Lead him on, smile and wink, lick your lips, make him think. Your intentions are romantic, be alluring and seductively semantic. Make him want to kiss you.
Agent Z, I have never kissed a man.
Agent SS spies at the direction must sometimes make sacrifices, so chin up. And remember your training for deception, or evasion, suggestion, and persuasion, all part of the equation to extract the info. R-M-A-D-I-O-N.
Information?
Yes. When you signed up for the spy work, it was always do or die work for your Führer, for your nation. My dear little Fräulein, it was like this. You must use your assets for persuasion. What is that? An order? Use some charm, learn a little, touch his arm. It'll signal that you find him quite attractive. Be engagingly aggressive and
proactive.
Yes. Lead him on, smile and wink, lick your lips, make him think.
So my intentions are romantic.
Once and get him to a private place alone where you can get the information. You must use persuasion.
napkin.
This, please.
What nice manners you have. Stu,
No thanks.
well, I hope the graham crackers and applesauce for dessert wasn't too disappointing.
Not at all, Mom. It's the thought that counts.
Parker's grocery store would have had any sugar. I could have made you a proper apple pie.
Parker's grocery store would have had sugar if it wasn't rationed because of the stinking war.
My late husband, Tyler, always enjoyed extra cinnamon in his apple pie. And I always appreciated how he used his napkin to wipe his sticky fingers.
My late wife, Rachel, loved nutmeg in her apple pie, and she did not get her napkin dirty if it wasn't necessary.
I like vanilla in my apple pie.
It will be nice when these shortages are over, huh? The store's running low on all those imported spices.
I was noticing how empty the shelves were looking.
Go ahead and rub it in. Just remember I have plenty of fresh local eggs.
For dessert, anyone?
Henry, we're sure gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you all too. Especially Gloria, of course.
Henry, your mother and I have been talking about helping out with the home front effort.
How so?
Things like knitting and canning.
Well, that's very patriotic.
Daddy, we wondered if we might use the store for some Victory Garden canning and invite some friends.
The store. Well, there is room now since supplies are low.
And we even thought we could organize a USO show to help sell war bonds.
A show.
A show?
Well, since we don't have a USO club here in Bremerton, we thought we could set up a little stage at the store. It's for boosting morale.
You're kidding me, right?
Just for one afternoon.
Well, wait a minute. Canning is one thing, but bringing entertainers and an audience into my store is getting out of hand.
Well, it could be out on the sidewalk.
My late husband, Tyler, always tried to encourage others in their ideas.
Your late husband, Tyler, did not run a grocery store.
Daddy, you and your buddies could sing as part of the show. The community would love it.
What a great idea.
Can kids be in it too?
Sure, why not?
What do you say, Dad?
Mrs. Fulton and I will organize and advertise it.
Isn't Widow Fulton too busy sorting mail at the post office to be wrapped up in a USO show?
I said I'd help because I wanted to be encouraging.
Oh yeah, well, I can be encouraging too if I want.
Does that mean yes?
Please.
All right, I'll think about it.
Sorry to interrupt, but Stu said it'd be okay to stop by to see Henry.
Oh, I'm so glad you did.
Yeah, we thought we'd sing him a little something for his last night.
Wonderful.
Now, this is our newest member, Pastor Julius Kleiner. Stu already knows the song, right? May the Lord bless you in B flat.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the road be safe beneath you. May he make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May his love and grace refine you. May his mercies always find you. May his promises remind you that he is the God of peace. Amen.
I really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure to meet you all.
Henry, you give them heck over there, okay?
I'll try.
Yeah, you'll be in our thoughts and prayers.
George, it's time for us to go too.
Sally, let's put these things away and get ready for bed.
That was sweet of Daddy's friends to come by and sing. We're all so proud of you.
You know, your dad will be happy to have you move back in with him a while ago.
Funny, I only just moved out.
Gloria, sorry we didn't have time for a proper honeymoon.
That's all right. You're not the only husband that has to rush off to fight. you too. But I'm scared.
I love you. I'll come back. I promise.
The time has been so short. Did someone spin the planet faster? Fighting evil in this war, waiting for the next disaster. With you, my love, so handsome in your military uniform. We have our one last night together in this calm before the storm. I know you have to go, and I will miss you so. I'm thankful for this time we have together, and I pray that God will see you through as I wait for you. And as I do, I'll try not to be blue.
I love the way your pretty brow wrinkles into lines when you're concerned. And in this moment, here and now, I can look ahead to my return. With you, my love, so beautiful, so full of faith and tender ride. I pray that God would guard us both till I'm back here by your side. I have to go, and I will miss you so. I'm thankful for this time we had together, and I pray that God would see us through and bring me back to you. While I'm away, I'll try not to be blue. I love the way your pretty brow wrinkles into lines when you're concerned. In this moment, here and now, I can look ahead to my return. With you, my love, I want to linger in your arms, so safe and warm. We have our one last night together in this calm before the storm. I know I have to go, and I will miss you so. I'm thankful for this time we have together, and I pray that God would see us through until this war is over. I promise you, I'll try not to be blue. I promise you, I'll try not to be blue.
Dad, after I'm done with my work, Leslie and I want to test some business ideas before I go home. Is it okay if we borrow a crate? We'll stay right here on the sidewalk.
I suppose as long as you stay out of the way of the customers while we're open.
Hi, Mom! George and I are thinking of ways to advertise our business.
Oh, George is burning with ideas. See, do you have a sign?
No, but that's a great idea. Moms are so smart.
Leslie, I'm starting supper as soon as I get home from shopping, so don't be long.
I won't. George, you need a sign. I already thought of it.
So, Stu, do you have any coffee or sugar?
Strike one and strike two, but you should know that because your dear husband delivers my groceries.
I thought I'd ask anyway. No, he doesn't always talk about work when he gets home.
I bet he'd talk about coffee and sugar if it came in.
Did Fred tell you I have a whole ration book ready to use?
Yes, he did.
And don't you think the wives of your singing buddies should be put on the short list for using these ration stamps?
Absolutely. Hey, I happen to have something new in the store. Pickled beets. They're sweet and tangy.
I like when you say pickled beets.
That's right.
We love pickled beets, don't we, girls?
They're okay.
The beets are next to the baked beans. You can't miss them. I'll come in and help you if you need to find
Hey,
anything.
Dallas, what you doing? I just got ready to speak as audience for their advertisement. Want to join me?
Julia says you really enjoyed being part of your singing group.
He's a wonderful addition. He's got a great voice. I bet he's a good pastor.
I think so. But then, I'm a little biased.
So how are things settling into Bremerton for you?
Just fine. We're glad it doesn't rain quite so much in the summer. The girls love it, and the people are so friendly. Do you go to church, Mr. Parker?
I used to go, but when my wife died, I lost interest in religion, and I had work to do at the store and at home and stuff.
I see. Well, Julius and I would love to have you visit our church anytime you can.
Well, thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Kara, let me lead you to the pickled beets.
Mom, can we wait outside and watch George and Wesley's advertisement?
That'll be fine. I won't be long inside.
Okay, here's the scoop. Wesley and I are starting our own company to help with the war effort. Right, Wesley?
Uh-huh. We're getting in the weapons business.
Weapons?
Uh-huh. We're hoping for explosive growth.
Very funny.
And we've composed a little jingle for advertising.
And we're gonna give a little demonstration.
What kind of demonstration?
Just wait and see.
When the enemy sneaks up with his deadly submarines, a hefty dose of high explosives will dispatch him to the bottom to hang out with the sardines.
You like fish food?
Ew.
Ooh, and the same there hears the sound of a zero overhead. He can shoot a dozen rounds of high explosive anti-aircraft bullets so the plane blows up and crashes down into the sea. Bombs are us, bombs away. When they attack, we make them pay. Our intent is to invent stuff for our dear USA.
Are you old enough to start a business?
Why is it that people always wonder whether kids can make a valid contribution, but a practical solution to a problem and then do it with resolve and resolution, even though they still possess their youthful constitution? I'm here to say where there's a will, there is a way. I'm not a talker, I'm a doer. I'm a weapons entrepreneur.
What's an entrepreneur?
A businessman.
Oh.
Time is perfect.
When are you going to stop talking and give us the demonstration?
Be patient. This jingle has one more verse. Enemy has got you. It was right beside you.
The toss of a grenade can make him lose his concentration.
And then worry that his body will be punctured by the shrapnel.
Then you can get away.
Bombs are us, bombs away. When they attack, we make them pay. Our intent is to invent stuff for our dear USA. We're here to help the war and thus we made a new business of making bombs to blow them up. So get your gear right here from Bombs Are Us. Now, Wesley and I realized that people may be concerned about Bombs Are Us being owned and operated by kids. So we decided to start off with non-lethal weapons.
What does non-lethal mean? Lethal means deadly, so non-lethal means not deadly.
It means it can hurt you, but not kill you.
Like a snowball?
Or a dirt car?
No, that's kid stuff. We want industrial grade non-lethal.
Like what?
I'm glad you asked. Wesley, show our audience the prototype for our very first non-lethal weapon.
Ta-da! It's the drop-dead stick bomb!
I thought you said it was non-lethal.
You said drop dead.
It's a figure of speech.
Does it smell like something dead?
No, but you'll wish you were dead if you smell it.
I don't believe you.
Oh, ye of little faith. This little canister contains a gas that smells worse than 16 skunks on a rotten egg tub.
You can keep your bad gas to yourself.
We invite you to take the sniff test. Then you can give us feedback for quality control.
I want to smell it.
Me too.
That's the spirit. Wesley, Give them a teeny weeny little dose of the drop dead stigma.
It does stink a little.
I smell dirty socks.
I can't smell anything. Huh, I think your demo was a failure.
We haven't failed. We just discovered another way not to make a stink bomb. I think we need more ammonia and more sulfur.
Come on, girls. Let's go on this supper.
Why do I smell a whiff of rotten eggs out here?
Yeah, it was just a little experiment that went so-so.
Okay, well, if you're done, you can help get those crates inside. By the way, I'm sticking around after work to sing with the guys, so I'll see you when I get home.
Roger that. Wesley, come by after supper to help improve the stink bomb.
Oh, Mr. Parker, may I buy some jelly beans before I go home?
Sure, that shouldn't take too long.
I saw a person in a fishing boat near the shipyard today who looked like a spy.
How could you tell?
The whole time I watched him, he didn't catch a single fish.
Sounds like my fishing trips.
There were other telltale signs. He was using binoculars to fish. Who uses binoculars to fish?
Maybe he was looking for signs of fish.
Or maybe he was looking for military secrets. And another thing that was very suspicious, he had on colorful clothes instead of regular fisherman clothes.
What's suspicious about that?
Oh. Spies are sometimes intentionally noticeable so that you don't suspect them. It must be a psychological thing.
How strange.
If a spy was a trench coat one day, then the next time you see him, he'll want something different, like a fancy suit or a fancy dress and makeup, if it's a woman.
It must be a psychological thing.
Exactly. I haven't reported anything to the Junior Citizen Service Corps yet, but I'm on the alert.
Glad to know it. Hey, the jelly beans are on the house today.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Parker. I don't know why my mom says you're so grumpy. I think you're A-okay.
Thanks, Sally.
Leading on, smiling beams, lick my lips, make me sing. My intentions are romantic, and then get into a private place alone. Can do this.
Miss,
Smith, remember me? I asked you about Project Y and Austrian strudel.
yes, about for the little boy and the fat man or something like that?
Yes, you can call me Sophie. Are you alone?
Yes, I was just closing the store.
Oh, good.
But I have some buddies showing up for a singing rehearsal.
Oh, you sing?
A little?
I've always admired men who can sing.
Lots of us do it.
Oh, but you do it so well, I'll bet. Do you like my dress?
It's very colorful.
Danke. I mean, thank you.
What is it that you wanted to see me about?
Oh, I need some assistance to find the right spot to watch the sunset over the bay, for a few photographs, and an exchange.
There are plenty of benches at the park.
Oh, but which one? You would know, I'll bet.
I'm not used to people standing quite so close to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I lost my head after I heard you were a singer.
Oh dear.
Now, about the sunset, we'll make it this Friday. We'll meet 10 minutes before sundown. You'll bring your maps to the shipyard and your information on Project Y. I'll have my camera. I'll see you then.
How long have you guys been here?
Long enough to see some fireworks in Parker's grocery store.
Get in the back way and overheard your plans for a rendezvous at the park.
I did not agree to any such thing.
Stu, I knew you still had it in ya.
A young lady magnet, Stu.
Charm, charisma,
Hot stuff.
songbird vibes.
Knock it off, Julius. Use your religious authority to get him to stop. Excommunicate them or something.
At least she has an appreciation for singing.
Why did she want you to bring maps with you?
I I don't know, maybe she's new to town, maybe she needs help finding her way around.
Okay, guys, let's warm up with In the Sunset Glow for Stu.
In the sunset glow,
In sunset glow,
down by the bay, I gladly gave my heart away, to my sweetheart, so fair and fine. She told me that she would be mine.
Stu, it's wonderful that you're going out on a date after 4 years of moping around.
I am not going out on a date. That's what youngsters do, and I did not agree to anything.
Tell him, Julius, doesn't the Bible say that 2 is better than 1?
well, that's true.
Fred is corrupting your theology. 1 is the only number I'm interested in. Single me, 1.
But Stu, an attractive woman is expecting you at the park on Friday to croon a little tune for 2.
Okay, time for verse 2 with feeling.
In the sunset glow,
In the sunset glow,
I held her hand. She let me know, I was her man. Her love was true. The proof was this. She stole my heart with just one kiss. With just one kiss.
I've invited Mrs. Fulton and Sally over to knit socks for the sailors.
Oh, great. Why can't you knit at their house?
Because I want to be hospitable to my new mother-in-law and sister-in-law. We're family. You and George are welcome to join us.
Not me. I'm working on product development for my business.
And I just remembered I had some yard work to do outside.
You do not. It's almost dark. Daddy, would it be nice if you were social?
Widow Fulton and I find each other annoying.
Well, that could change. The man of the house can at least greet his guests and be pleasant.
Fine, I will say hello and then pleasantly read my paper in the kitchen.
Daddy. Mrs. Fulton, Sally, thank you so much for coming over.
Oh, we're delighted to be here.
How is everything at the post office?
Oh, goodness, we're as busy as bees. With the sailors overseas and all the new shipyard workers, we can hardly keep up with the mail.
Come, sit down. It's an adjustment not having Henry around, isn't it?
Yes, we miss having a man around. Ever since my husband died, I've leaned on Henry to fix things when they break.
I miss him too.
Say, George, what you working on?
2 things. An improved solution for my stink bomb and a brand new shockwave stunning grenade.
Is this a safe place to knit?
Don't worry, I'm moving to the kitchen.
Are you mixing ammonia again?
Yeah, what?
To read in the kitchen.
What's wrong with a little ammonia?
I mean, a lot of ammonia. Oh, okay, I'll stay out here.
Good. You can be sociable with the ladies.
Thank you for inviting us over.
I've only knitted a few times and I've never finished anything.
Well, now's your big chance to finish a sock.
Every sock we knit will keep a sailor's foot a little warmer.
And we can enjoy one another's company while we knit them.
Yes. Sally, I started this for you. I'll let Gloria review the stitch pattern for you.
I keep showing you the way my mother taught me. Knit 1, purl 2, find the loop, pull it through. Stitch by stitch, row by row, try to keep it all from unraveling. See? That's not easy.
Knit 1, purl 2, find the loop, pull it through. Stitch by stitch, row by row, try to keep it all from unraveling.
Isn't this nice? Knitting stitches us together as family and friends. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Thought you were just making socks.
It's a figure of speech.
I know that.
Knit 1, purl 2, find the loop,
you open a window in there? It stinks!
Shoot! You made me miss a loop.
Well, blame yourself. I always heard that knitting could make you loopy.
Oh, I didn't know you were such a nitwit, Stu.
Mom?
It's a joke.
That's an insulting joke.
Touche.
Oh, you're gonna stab me with your needles now?
How about we change the subject?
I got a letter from Henry today.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I was saving it for us tonight.
How is he?
He's homesick. He said he was shipping out from Pearl Harbor, heading for some islands, but didn't give any details.
Because of spies.
Oh, Sally, not now. You have an overactive imagination.
It's not just my imagination. You'll see.
So what else did Henry write about? Well, the weather's good, the food's bad, and it's hard to get a good night's sleep. He sends me his always love.
That's nice. I'm so proud of him for giving up the comforts of home to serve his country. It's too bad some men would rather stay home than go fight evil in this world.
Some men have to stay home because they're considered too old to fight, even if they want to.
That's true.
I think I got it! Success!
George Alexander Parker!
Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire, and I only broke my beaker.
That's it. No more experimenting in the house, and that's final.
But Dad...
Oh, don't be so hard on him, Stu. He just needs encouragement.
Oh, so I should encourage him to blow up the house, huh?
No harm was done. He's just inquisitive.
Well, then maybe I should send him over to your kitchen. Did you open a window like I said?
Yeah?
Sorry, the smell was getting on my nerves. Go ahead and go back to your knitting.
So how's the sock coming along?
We might be able to before I finish this.
You're doing fine.
Knit one, purl two, find the loop, pull it through. Stitch by stitch, row by row, try to keep it all from unraveling. I saw somebody come by the sidewalk.
Oh, Sally, put the binoculars away. We came here to knit, not look for spies.
But there are two of them and they're walking too slow to be normal.
Oh, for heaven's sake, stop this nonsense.
And they sped up after they passed.
Sally, don't argue with me. It's rude to spy on people through the window.
But they were suspicious.
Oh, Widow Fulton, don't be so hard on her. She needs encouragement.
You listen to me, Stu Parker. My late husband Tyler and I always agreed that our children should learn proper manners.
Well, I don't think Sally's being rude. She's just being inquisitive.
I am the parent, and I know how to advise my daughter.
Dad, can I test the stun grenade just one more time?
Absolutely not. Your experiments are disrupting the knitting social.
Oh, I don't think George is being too disruptive.
And I don't need you telling me how to raise my son.
I think it's time for us to leave.
No, it's time for me to leave. I have some yard work to do.
Dad, can we test a new stink bomb in the backyard?
Not a chance. I want to stay on speaking terms with the neighbors. Look, George, I'm going to be encouraging about your business. Just do your testing in an open field with no houses around, but not the park.
Why not the park?
Because I'm going there to watch the sunset.
Well, we could go there and test the stun grenade.
No, I'm meeting someone.
Who?
Just someone who wants to take some pictures. Good luck on your test and get home before dark.
That was strange. You're telling me. Dad never was alone. I didn't know even know we had it.
Could he be meeting a woman?
Dad, can't be possible.
I wouldn't be so sure. I saw that photographer lady come by the grocery store dressed up and painted like a doll.
Maybe that's it. He's doll busy. Seriously?
I think she's up to something. We better go check things out in the park.
What? I mean, spy on my dad?
No, spy on her. It's our duty, just in case.
Sally, you have an overactive imagination.
No, I don't. Listen, you two. As a member of the Junior Citizen Service Corps, I'm committed to vigilant observations and reporting.
George and I are too young and innocent to observe romantic interactions.
I'm not talking about romance. I'm talking about national security.
Your dad said not to go to the park.
Yeah, but he won't mind if he doesn't see us. What if we go there and test the stink bomb while Sally looks around with the binoculars? Let's go.
Congratulations, my agentess, on persuading Stuart Parker to meet you here. Our intelligence says he is preparing a large envelope containing maps and documents.
Can our intelligence be trusted?
Of course, but Stuart Parker is not to be trusted. He may try to give you phony information or keep the money.
How can we prevent that?
Here's the plan. We will hide and make sure that he comes along. Next, you will emerge and greet him and receive the envelope. Then I will emerge with my pistol to ensure his full cooperation with no funny business. Do you understand?
Yeah, agency.
We are authorized to permanently silence him, if necessary.
I see your dad coming.
You better hide.
I thought I heard someone. I think I see Stuart Parker coming this way.
Good. Is he carrying the envelope?
Nine, he's empty-handed.
That's right. He may be trying to double-cross us.
I can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh, good. No one is here. What was I thinking?
Hello, Stuart. So nice of you to meet me here.
Miss Smith, look, I'm having second thoughts. I'm too old for you, and I never should have come.
There's the envelope, Herr Parker.
What envelope, and who are you?
Never mind. Where are the maps you were instructed to deliver?
What maps?
Agent just told you to bring maps to the shipyard with information on Project Vi.
You're an agent?
Yep. Heil Hitler.
I can't believe it. I don't know anything about bringing maps and information. I just came to help Miss Smith take some pictures. I didn't know she was a German agent.
What do you have in your pocket, Stuart Parker? Slowly.
Just grocery store coupons.
Do you think we are fools? We know you are no mere grocer. We have arranged to purchase important information from you to benefit the Third Reich. Where is it?
I think you've made a terrible mistake.
Could our intelligence have made a mistake?
That would be unfortunate. If we have made a mistake about your identity, no one must know about it.
I don't know what to say.
Perhaps permanent silence is the best solution, Mr. Parker.
It was embarrassing to see my name in the newspaper. Here's what the headline read. Local citizens confront alleged spies at park. My store got a little boost in business because of the publicity. George and Wesley and Sally all got written up as heroes for coming to my rescue with their homemade stink bomb. Well, it ends up a guy in Seattle, also named Stuart Parker, was caught selling defense information. I think the German spies mixed him up with me, and they're still on the loose. The authorities are doing a lousy job of catching him, if you ask me.
Ask you what?
Oh, nothing, just talking out loud, reviewing the latest craziness.
Yeah, with good reason. We're glad our favorite grocer is still around, and those spies will soon be brought to justice.
Yeah, I'm still around, and I need to do some singing to calm my nerves.
Well, singing is good for the soul.
Now, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Aren't people supposed to appreciate life more when it gets threatened?
I guess.
Well, how come I don't feel grateful?
I don't know.
I keep thinking about Rachel. Why, I got to keep my life and she didn't. Where's the justice in that?
I don't know, Stu. It still hurts, doesn't it?
I miss her, Mel.
Well, Rachel was a fine woman.
Wonder what she thinks looking down from heaven to see her stupid husband duped by a lady spy.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm not going to make that mistake again. You can lock me in a root cellar and throw away the key if I ever have eyes for another woman.
If you say so.
I'm serious.
Hi, Stu. I am so glad you are safe and sound.
Thanks. I see Mel will give you some more music.
Yeah, and I've been practicing and memorizing.
Oh, wonderful. We appreciate you joining us to fill the quartet.
Oh, my pleasure. You know, my wife is so pleased to hear me singing love songs all around the house.
Love songs are overrated. We should sing more stuff about grand old flags and working on railroads.
Stu, love songs are soothing to the soul, especially in times of war.
Well, speaking of war, I got a question for you, Julius. Why does God allow evil to happen? Why does he let some people die and others keep living? I'm confused about that, especially when the good ones go and the bad ones stick around.
Well, Stu, one way to think about it is the people who die early, they get to see God sooner. And the people who live longer, they get to see him later. But they all see him. I believe God is good and just, and the bad people will have to answer for their crimes. Since there's a little bit of bad in everybody, it's a good thing he's merciful and forgiving. I think he makes all things right in the end.
Gee whiz, Stu, you're making the poor pastor preach when he's off of work. Hey, maybe we should pass an offering plate.
Thanks, Julius.
Hey guys.
Hey, Fred.
Sorry I'm late. I got distracted looking at the clouds. There's supposed to be thunderstorms tonight. Stu, can I just hug you for being alive? Glad I didn't lose a singing buddy.
You're gonna suffocate me with your barrel, you brute.
Hey guys, did you hear the news out of Brookings, Oregon?
No, what?
The Japanese dropped firebombs from a plane to set the forest on fire.
Oh, no.
Fortunately, it was wet from an early rain, so the fire didn't spread.
How can they get away with that?
Did they send an aircraft carrier right up to the Oregon coast?
No, it wasn't a carrier plane. It was a small pontoon plane carried by a submarine.
Oh, sneaky rascal.
Maybe we should drop a few more bombs on Japan like we did with B-25s back in April.
Well, if this keeps up, they might start letting the old guys do some of the fighting.
All right, fellas, may I turn our attention to music? We need to practice just in case we get invited to sing at the USO event. Let's go over Missing You.
Oh boy, that one?
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll sing it for Rachel. Darling, now that we're apart, heavy is my broken heart, beating with a sadness in my chest. Our true love, it did not last. Now my world is overcast, and missing you is what I do best. Seasons change and still I pine for the time when you were mine, and my life was truly charmed and blessed. Now I dwell in yesteryear, wishing still to have you near. My occupation can be easily guessed. Staring at your photographs, writing love-lost epitaphs, remembering the love that you and I confessed. I can't seem to focus on anything but that you're gone. Missing you is what I do best.
Clarion. I think about you far away. I hold my favorite photograph of you. I miss your smile, your lovely laugh, the way you always listen. My thoughts of you are constant. I write you now, my darling, just in case something happens to me. To be with you and hold you is my heart's desire. I love you so. It's calm tonight. Beneath the stars, a gentle breeze blows through the palms. But out there in the darkness, the enemy is hiding. And soon there will be shells of flame and steel. Under fire, the mortar rounds are soon to crash all around. Nerves are frayed, the mood is dire. Soon we will be under fire.
What was that? A storm. And a nightmare. It seemed so real. Thunderclaps crashing boom, lightning bolts flash the room, gripping fear, sense of doom. Henry, are you safe? I saw you on a sandy beach. You stood so close but out of reach. Just where you were, I could not tell. But in the sand lay broken shells. Henry, I think you're in danger. I just feel it. Oh, God, help him.
Under fire, the mortar rounds seem to crash all around. Nerves are frayed, the mood is dire. Soon we will be under fire. Shells of death raining down, falling and exploding. Out of breath, running scared, confidence eroding. Spreading flames, burning like a funeral pyre. In this night, never doom, cowering under fire.
You alright? Why are you down here?
I must have fallen asleep on the couch and I had this nightmare.
Wasn't that thunder amazing?
It was all mixed up in my dream.
Everything okay?
Daddy, I had a nightmare. Henry was wounded on the beach. I can't bear the thought of it, but we've already lost Mama. I don't want to lose Henry too.
It's just a dream.
But what if it was a premonition? You know, something that will actually happen.
I think the thunder spooked you. That thunder was something else. It was close.
I hate thunderstorms.
Mom hated him too. Miss her.
Me too.
We should pray together. Lord, we bow before you on bended knee, burdened by our sorrow and uncertainty. To the throne of heaven we now send our plea.
Help us find our comfort. Help us find our peace. Give us hope and help us find our joy in thee.
Dear God, please keep Henry safe and look over the soldiers.
Yes, God, protect us from our enemies. And send some amazing thunderbolts.
No, don't listen to him, God. No more thunderbolts, please.
Okay. Lord, help us win the war. It's your turn, Dad.
Your prayers are fine.
Can you at least sing along?
Lord, we bow before you on bended knee, burdened by our sorrow and uncertainty. To the throne of heaven we now send our plea. Help us find our comfort, help us find our peace. Give us hope and help us find our joy in thee.
Well, everyone, we're almost ready. I think the Lord's here.
And we'd like to thank Stu for letting us use his store.
You're welcome.
By the way, Daddy has agreed to let us put on our own little USO show here.
Which I'll probably regret.
We'll show you tonight how careful and tidy we can be. You'll be careful.
I just hope you don't blow a fuse with the electric hot plates.
Worry we won't.
Well, we men are going to be looking over some music in the back, so just give a holler if you need us.
I have an official canning pamphlet for the Extension Department of the USDA. Who needs a government pamphlet? But the best way to can stew. The vegetables and the meat separately.
No, Shirley, I always cook the meat and the vegetables together.
Patricia, the sure way to get mushy vegetables. What about the broth? Well, that gets cooked with the meat.
I always cook the broth with it.
Why doesn't the pamphlet say anything?
Oh, no, Adeline. They don't mention it because they expect you to add it a flavoring.
No, Patricia, it's because someone in the government who doesn't know anything about canning wrote the pamphlet.
Marge, you work for the government. Can you sort this out?
I only sort mail for the post office. But I have canned stew before. I think we should just cook it with the broth and call it good.
Okay, fine. Just not too much pepper.
Oh, that's right. That can be added later. Just salt and a touch of vinegar.
That's it.
Well, then, without further delay, let's get canning. It's amazing what we can do when we think our goal in view, and we make our plans together, put our hands together, and we work hard to see it through. It's amazing what can be done if we can manage to work as one and even have a little bit of fun while we're canning the stew.
Meat with veggies from the victory garden.
Do what you want.
Chopped and jarred and ready for the pot.
Do what you want. Put your mittens on before you started. Do what
But don't let the pot tighter, 'cause it's full of hot water that'll burn you right on the spot.
It says to cook for at least 90 minutes. Well, at least they got that part right.
Okay, here goes.
Okay, stew lovers for victory, unite! It's amazing what we can do when we swirl the red, white, and blue, and we're helping the soldiers too, like we're part of the crew.
We are part of the crew.
Women are now working
At the shipyard, do up, ship up.
the men are fighting overseas.
Do up, ship up.
Then they thought the labor would be too hard.
Do up, and the gals are not afraid to use the power and tools, and they can do the job with ease. Anchors away, my boys. Ladies will stay to keep the package running. You make her burn the tail
the dark.
Dad, I'm a fuse box. I'm gonna try something.
George, don't you dare electrocute yourself and start a fire!
Marge, what's wrong? I tripped.
I know.
Stu Parker, get your hands off of me!
It's not my fault. Quick thinking son, Captain America with me proud.
Thanks, Dad.
Can we keep the hot plates down on the low, please?
Gloria, thank you for doing this. I haven't been on a picnic for ages.
I'd be content to let a few more ages pass before I went on a picnic.
Well, thanks for making the sacrifice to come. Looks like all the picnic tables in the park are being used, so we'll just have to sit on this bench.
I don't think we can all fit.
My sentiments exactly.
I'll sit on the blanket we brought.
Me too.
Fine, then the adults can sit on the bench and the children can sit on the blanket.
So, where are you gonna sit? You're an adult, but you're also the child of one of the adults.
I'll sit on the blanket too. There's not enough room on the bench for 3.
Well, how about the ladies sit on the bench and the gentlemen sit on the blanket?
Gloria just said there's not enough room for 3 on the bench.
Well, sure there is. Look at that. They can do it.
If we remove our arms.
But not much elbow room.
I don't mind sitting on the blanket.
Well, what if we all sit on the blanket?
No, the blanket's not big enough for all of us.
Okay, the guys can sit on the bench and the gals can sit on the floor.
You slow it down on us like you're superior.
How about I go find a bench in another park and go sit on that?
Very funny. As the organizer of this family bonding picnic, I'll exercise the authority of deciding that Dad and Mrs. Fulton will sit on the bench, while George, Sally, and I sit on the blanket.
That settles that.
The organizer has spoken.
Now, let's play a game before we eat.
But we just sat down.
How about we play Eat What's in the Picnic Basket? I'm hungry.
No, the organizer has spoken. We play games first. We play catch.
Giveaway.
Hey!
Haha! It's Parker against Fulton. Who's winning? Parker!
Who's got now, Parker Barker?
Oh, so you're insulting the family name now. Gloria, help me out. You used to be a Parker.
Those kids sure have energy.
Oh, yes, they do.
Are those Sally's?
No, I've got my own. So we can both keep our eyes peeled for spies or watch children play.
That's good. Weather's a bit warm for a picnic, if you ask me.
Oh, I'd say it's on the cool side.
Oh, Gloria brought.
Stu Parker.
What? I was just seeing what it was. Spam sandwiches.
Has Gloria heard from Henry lately?
Not since he was in Hawaii.
Oh.
She worries about him a bit.
Oh, I worry about Henry too. Mothers are expert worriers.
Okay, now I'm hungry.
You're just in time. The food was about this big.
Daddy.
I was just checking under the hood for horsepower.
I'm as hungry as a horse.
I'm hungry enough to eat a horse.
Then we better eat. Lord, thank you for the food.
Amen.
Do we bring anything to drink?
Only water.
What I would get for a good cup of coffee.
Sorry. How about we play a word game while we eat?
Yeah, let's make it boys against girls.
Oh, that's us 3 against you, 2. Our advantage.
Plus, girls are noticeably more verbal than boys. You don't stand a chance.
Outnumbered, outgunned. Might as well go home.
Dad, the greater the odds against us, the greater the glory of victory.
I could take a nice nap under a tree and let you all play 3 against 1. How's that for greater glory?
Daddy. Some men are better at taking naps than taking rest.
So, throwing down the word game gauntlet, are we?
Okay, ladies first. We start a phrase and the boys have to finish it or get a point against them. Sarah Lee gets to start and she chooses a victim.
George, here goes. Smart as a.
Whip, easy. Archer, Florian, broad as a.
Barn. Simple. Daddy, flat as a.
Pancake. Widow Fulton. Sour as.
Lemon.
Nope.
Oh, but lemons are sour.
The answer is dill pickle.
Well, I think lemon is a better answer.
Lemon is the wrong answer. Point against the ladies.
I object. Lemon should count because it is a perfectly good answer.
How about we have a vote on it?
No way. The girls have an unfair voting advantage.
My late husband Tyler always said the best way to settle a dispute was by consensus.
Okay. I consent that this game should come to an end before someone starts throwing food.
Daddy, you're overreacting.
All right, I concede. Lemon is the wrong answer. Point against the ladies.
Yes! Enjoy the sour taste of defeat.
Oh, not so fast. I think it's time we ladies taught you a lesson.
Widow Fulton Dixie. Put one over on the Parker boys. Not a chance.
I choose Stu. The game's not over until it's done. It's not finished until we won.
Oh, yeah?
A brother replace your foolish grin when you cannot complete the phrase that I begin.
Just quiet.
What could it be? And let you choose. You get it wrong or you lose. Prepare yourself. It will be sweet when you have had yourself a little taste of defeat.
That was great, Mom.
Are you ready, Stu?
The suspense is killing me.
Grumpy as a...
Well, give me a second.
The game's not over until it's done. It's not finished until we've won. A frown may replace your foolish grin when you cannot complete the phrase that I begin.
Tip of my tongue.
What could it be? I let you choose. You get it wrong, or you lose. Prepare yourself. It will be sweet when you have had yourself a little taste of defeat. Time's up. Grumpy as a...
Grizzly bear.
No. Grumpy as a grocer.
Very funny, haha.
Oh, don't take it so personal. It's only a wordplay game.
I won't take it personal if you won't take this personal. How about a Widow Fulton food fling?
You wouldn't dare!
Can we bring our game to a close before this gets out of hand?
Oops, a grape just got out of hand.
Oh dear. Here's some of your own medicine.
Before the war, Bremerton was a peaceful little town. You pretty much knew who your neighbor was, and we mostly got along. The population exploded when the war brought workers to the shipyard. Spies, too. Oh, how I wish I could do something to catch Miss Sophie Smith, or whatever her real name is, and her accomplice. It's a real burr under my saddle. I guess I should just concentrate on my grocery store business, though, and things like this USO show coming up. Why did I say yes to that? Oh, I remember. I wanted to be encouraging to the ideas of others. May not be worth all the bother if you ask me.
Ask you what?
Nothing, talking to myself while I clean up.
Daddy, are you lonely?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you talk to yourself because you need some companionship.
I'm fine. I have companionship. I have you, and I have George, and I have my singing buddies, and some other people.
You mean your customers?
Yeah?
I was just wondering.
People talk to themselves all the time.
Did you remember that Mrs. Fulton and I are holding auditions here today?
Yes, I did. Widow Fulton,
Hello, Stu.
please enjoy your showbiz stuff while I keep straightening up around here.
I'm so excited. I hope we get a good turnout.
Me too, but we only have 2 acts that signed up. The Kleiner sisters and George and Wesley.
Well, I think Sally plans to join them.
Look, Daddy, is your men's quartet an audition?
Well, the guys weren't available, but since you've heard us before, maybe you can make an exception.
Of course. Mrs. Fulton, what about Mrs. Porter and Mrs. Pacer? Are they coming? They sing?
Patricia and Shirley both said they had other commitments.
Oh dear. Do you think you could twist our arms a little to begin the show?
Let's see what I can do.
Mrs. Kleiner. Hello, girls. You're right on time.
The girls are a little anxious. Do you mind if I stand by to watch?
Oh, of course. Let's get started.
What do you girls have for us today?
A song. It's about our cat. I'm nervous.
Oh, that's normal.
Well, I'm going to take calming breaths. I forgot my costume. Ears and whiskers. I don't need a costume for the audition.
That's right.
And I can't remember my lines. Then you better practice some more. My tummy's not working. Amy, you need to take calming breaths. Remember to bend your fingers when you do clopper. Are we about ready?
Speak up nice and loud, girls.
Me too. It's called Our Special Cat. It's about she eats. Our cat is so special, so cuddly and quiet. She likes to enjoy a variety diet. She catches and eats lots of lizards and fish. And while she chews, her tail goes swish. Our cat is so special, she purrs when she's happy. She eats little bugs when she sits on her lap. And she daintily nibbles on crickets and mice. Our cat is so special, our cat is so nice.
What an interesting little song.
Did it pass?
We'll let you know tomorrow or the next day.
We came to audition as a trio.
Wonderful.
Wesley and I wrote a jingle that might work for our new business. Sal's gonna sing along.
I'm only doing it because they promised to join the Junior Citizen Service Corps at dinner.
I see. Whenever you're ready.
The Nazi German spiders to Bremerton did go, lurking and snooping and sneaking to and fro. Out came a sticky bomb that gave a smelly spray, and the Nazi German spiders were born to play this day. Now we're being chased.
Hooray!
That's it?
Jingles are supposed to be short and catchy.
Okay. Thank you.
Did we make it into the show?
We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
I'm working on another song to go with my latest shockwave stun grenade. We've been testing it out on some stray cats. It works great. They wobble around for a minute and then they run off.
Mom, I did not participate in these feline tournament team experiments.
George knocked himself silly too. We're still testing it.
I think what you sang already was fine for the audition.
And make sure to stay away from the Kleiner sisters' special cat.
I guess the auditions are over. Gosh, I was hoping for more participation. This is a disaster.
There's still time to recruit people.
I wish I had your optimism.
Hi, Stu.
Hi, Fred.
I have a special delivery telegram for Gloria. It's from the Marines.
Dear Mrs. Gloria Fulton, the Secretary of War desires me to express his deep regret that your husband, Henry P. Fulton, was seriously injured and has been hospitalized.
Thank God he's alive.
Yes, but what is his condition and where is the hospital?
What kind of injury do they need?
It doesn't say.
I bet more details will come in the regular mail in a few days.
Daddy, my premonition has come true. He was under fire in my nightmare and he's really been injured.
I'm so sorry to bring you that bad news.
Thanks, Fred.
I'm going to the Marines office right now to find out more.
I think it's downright incompetent of them to send a telegram and not say which hospital.
Telegrams can be like that.
Yes, but sending a telegram about an injured soldier to his wife should have more information.
I agree.
My late husband Tyler always said that if you're going to do anything at all, you should do it right the first time.
Well, maybe they'll do it right the second time.
Tyler always said...
Can you give Tyler a break for a while? I'm sorry, but
What?
every other sentence is what your late husband Tyler always used to say.
He was a wonderful man, and sensitive, unlike some others that I know.
I see what you're up to.
Stu Parker, you don't know what it's like to have someone you love be gone in an instant because he was killed by a drunk driver.
You don't know what it's like to have someone you love waste away in pain and misery for months because they got killed by cancer.
Do you know what it's like to not be able to say goodbye? And then to think day after day of all the things you wish you'd have said before you left the house, not knowing you would never come back.
Do you know what it's like to say goodbye day after day because you never know when it's going to be her last day? And wanting to stop the pain and stop the spread of cancer and praying to God to heal her, but know He has other plans and nothing can save her, so you feel absolutely helpless.
They say that in marriage the two become one. In sickness and health, in plenty and in want. You share in the struggles and the pleasures of life. Content and secure as a man and his wife. But then he's gone and nothing. Your children have no father in their home. The one who understood you best is gone from sight and laid to rest. But memories, they linger on and on and on and on and on and on. When he's gone.
The happiest my life has ever been was when I knew the laughter of my bride, the mother of our children by my side. We'd sing together sweetly, she and I. And then she's gone, and suddenly you have to sleep alone. Your children have no mother in their home. The one who understood you best is gone from sight and laid to rest. The memories, they linger on and on and on and on and on and on. When she's gone,
I never had
but you're gone.
I'm sorry I talk about Tyler so much. It's because I still miss him so.
Gosh, I know that feeling with Rachel. I'm sorry I got short with you.
Henry is a lot like his father.
Lori's a lot like her mother.
Tyler loved fishing, and I still have some of his gear sitting in my living room because it reminds me of him. Isn't that silly? I trip over it sometimes.
Rachel made me a special knit hat, and sometimes I wear it even when it's hot. Isn't that funny?
I asked God why he couldn't have given us just one more day together. I was mad at God for a long time.
Me too. I was so ticked I stopped going to church.
Oh, I couldn't give up going to church. I find a lot of comfort there.
I should probably go back.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
Now that we're being so honest with each other, can I ask you a question?
I guess.
Why do you keep calling me Widow Fulton?
Because you are a widow. It's kind of standoffish, huh? Can I ask you a question?
I guess.
Why do you keep calling me grumpy?
Because you are. But it's not nice.
You're right. I am grumpy. I need to work on that.
It's okay. We're both upset about Henry and the telegram. It's the perfect time to be grumpy, if you ask me. The thought of losing a husband and a son is...
I'm going to be praying for him while he's in the hospital.
Wherever it is. Thank you.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to go find Sally and tell her the news. Goodbye, Stu.
Goodbye, Marge.
Safe to be here again?
Trust me, Agentess. No one will recognize us. Our orders are to destroy an ammunition warehouse. I will keep both of us apart. And you use the binoculars to look at the shipyard. Tell me what you see.
I see.
Keep quiet, Agentess.
I'm sorry. I think I'm allergic to the beard. May I take it off?
No, you cannot risk being seen without some.
Yeah, Agent Z.
You'll get used to it. We will not risk false identity disintegrity.
I don't know what that means.
All right, take off the beard and wipe your nose. Then put it back on.
Dankeschön, Agent Z.
What do you see?
Nothing. My eyes are watering.
Agentess, you try my patience. Did you not receive the proper third-eye training on clandestine appearance mortification?
Don't know what that means.
It means the art of the disguise. Floppy hat, baggy clothes, note the art of the disguise. Then you're incognito, you are hard to recognize. Add a pair of glasses and a puffy nose, facial hair with mustachios. A stealthy step keeps you on your toes, and not your soul will know who we are, where we go. Out of sight, out of mind, we are so hard to find. The third right spies knows the art of the disguise. Agent S. What disguised appearance is not the only concern. We must disguise our voices as well. You must sound like a man. Now, let's practice.
What lovely birds.
Now, you say it in your lowest voice.
What lovely.
I'm sorry, it tickles my throat.
What lovely birds.
Good. Now, remember, if anyone comes near, we are members of the Audubon Society out birdwatching.
Audubon Society.
Correct. Now, remember, your lowest voice if anyone comes around. Now, look at through the binoculars until you find the ammunition warehouse.
There are 2 warehouses. Which one is it?
Our intelligence says it's the one on the right. Oh, someone is coming.
Look, did you spot the lovely bird?
I did. It must be a robin.
It's late now. See, our disguises worked perfectly. Keep it up, Agents, and we may both get a promotion.
Floppy hat, baggy clothes, don't see others in disguise. Then you're incognito, you are hard to recognize. Our clever bit of camouflage is essential for the sabotage. If something blows up, there'll be a cause, and not the soul will know. Gloria, where we go. Out of sight, out of mind, we are so hard to find. Every word, every scene, it's our planned destiny. Highly trained, highly skilled, eco infantry kill. But the thoroughbred spies are smooth and sly. He knows the art of the disguise.
Well, now we must prepare a bomb to blow up that warehouse.
Okay, here's what we have lined up so far for the USO show.
Oh, I'm happy to see the children will be featured. And the men's quartet is involved. Thank you for doing that, Stu.
Hey, the show must go on.
And Mr. Porter has agreed to be the MC.
Oh, good.
But I am so nervous. Everybody's been rehearsing on their own, so I don't know how it's all going to come together.
Well, at least they have this schedule that shows the order of the acts.
What if people forget their lines?
Well, then they can read them off their scripts.
What if someone gets sick and doesn't show up?
Then we shorten the show. Everything's going to turn out just fine, and the audience is sure to get their money's worth.
Because it's free.
Exactly.
You're right. Everything is going to be fine. And if it's not, I'll just move to Mexico after the disaster.
Morning, everyone.
Hey, Fred.
Got another special delivery telegram from Gloria from the Marines.
It says Henry's in a hospital in Hawaii. He has shrapnel injuries, but he's stable.
How long does he have to stay there?
It doesn't say, but now I have the address so I can write to him.
Sometimes they let soldiers come home to recuperate. You should find out about that.
If Henry gets sent home, then maybe I should move Tyler's fishing gear out of my living room so he doesn't trip over it. Neither Henry nor Sally enjoy fishing. Stu, do you think George could use it?
You probably could. It's very thoughtful of you. Are you sure?
I think so.
How special it is. Well, Tyler was a special man. I wish I could have known him better.
Thank you, Stu. Oh, you're sweet.
There's something wrong with my chest. Short of breath. Unsteady on my feet. A little weak in the knees. Completely surprised by a hug and a squeeze. I was determined to keep this kind of thing from happening again. I built a wall around my heart, but something just broke in. Now what am I to do? I need to gather my wits and not forget that sometimes feelings take me places that I might regret. Take it all in view. Funny what a little hug can do. A little hug. A little hug can do.
Believe the gifts I come bearing today. The first gift is good news. Hey, check out the paper.
U.S. victory over Japanese at Guadalcanal.
That's right. We pitched it to them red hot.
Oh, we've got some good news too. Henry's going to be okay. He's recovering in Hawaii.
Wonderful.
So what else did you bring me?
Ladies and gentlemen, do you by any chance detect a particular roasted bean aroma in the vicinity?
It can't be.
Oh, yes, it can.
Coffee!
I brewed it thick enough to spread on toast, and I sweetened it with sugar. Help yourselves, but I would take a small serving if I were you. It's potent. And I brought bags of sugar and coffee for yourselves.
My customers are gonna love you. Mel, you are my hero.
I told Patricia I was making this delivery, so don't be surprised if she shows up pronto with her ration stamp book.
Shirley's about to be right behind her.
Oh, I'll take one of each right now.
I suspect the shopping spree is about to begin. Gonna get ready.
We're getting real fast. Here they come.
Secretary Coffee.
That's right.
And sugar.
Yes, sirree.
I heard that you were getting in enough to go around.
I hope so.
Everybody's victory.
That's right, it's the Japanese. Yeah, and a bunch of their ships are at the bottom of the deep blue sea. It sure is great. Anything to that.
Coffee,
Coffee, sugar, sugar, good news, the music's looking bright. Caffeine, caffeine, jitters, jitters, good brew. We might be up all night. Coffee bean can give you energy and make you dance and sing. And coffee beans, the taste is great, and when you put
wrong. There's a giant hole in the side of the scrap metal warehouse, which is right next to the ammunition warehouse.
And I saw 2 people sneaking away who looked like spies in disguise.
Where were they headed?
For the park.
Oh, Gloria, you watch the store while Mel and I go after them. Call the police, send them to the park. You children stay here. This could be dangerous.
No, we're coming with you.
Members of the Junior Citizen Service Corps greatly face danger.
So do the mothers of the members of the Junior Citizen Service Corps.
We faced those spies once before. And I have a stun grenade.
Oh, no, you don't. We're only going to be tracking them. We won't even get close enough for you to use that thing.
I'll have it with me just in case. Mom doesn't send out a stunning shockwave.
Okay, just remember, we're going to keep our distance. Let's go. Look, we're there. Did you see? Did you see? What are you looking at?
Here they are! See, it's them, the German spies!
So much for keeping our distance.
So we meet again, Stuart Parker, the grocer.
All of you,
Raise your hands above your heads. Now, you will turn around and march out of this park, or you will become Swiss cheese, and you will not see us again. Get started. Left, right, left, right, left.
Oh, let's get him, Mel. I hereby arrest you as a citizen's arrest for the destruction of military property. Thanks, March. Get marching.
To Bremerton's very first USO show. I'd like to thank Gloria Fulton and Marge Fulton for organizing this event. Can you ladies step out here for a moment, please? We also want to thank Stu Parker for letting us use his grocery store. Stu, where are you? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to notice that Stu and some others here tonight are wearing medals awarded by the mayor of Bremerton for the citizen's arrest of 2 German spies just last week.
Mel's got one too.
Thanks, Stu. Hey, I wanted to tell you that I can't take my dog to the park anymore.
Why is that?
Well, it's because the ducks always bite him.
That's too bad.
I guess that's what I get for owning a purebred dog. Speaking of dogs, you want to hear a joke about a Russ?
mean a roof?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No thanks.
Oh, come on. The first one's on the house. Okay, I'll stop joking around so I can remind the audience that purchasing war bonds is a wonderful way to help your country fight and win this war. Some of our young people have something to say about that.
You'll be blessed when you invest in the U.S. Defense War Bond. Don't be slack, back the attack with the U.S. Defense War Bond. Today's the occasion to fund an invasion, to pay for the ships and the submarines. So give a few bucks for some tanks and trucks that'll help the boys win their victory. Aim to win, protect and defend with the U.S. Defense War Bond. Uncle Sam needs you to make a purchase or two of the U.S. Defense War Bond. Yes, the U.S. Defense War Bond. Buy a U.S. Defense War Bond.
Well, that was wonderful. Can you give those children another warm round of applause? I'm thinking about taking on a second job.
Really?
Yeah, working in a mirror factory is something I can totally see myself doing. Hey, Stu, you know, this grocery store is a very interesting place. The other day, I saw a snowman in there.
A snowman?
Yeah, he was standing by the carrots. And do you know what he was doing?
Melting?
No, he was picking his nose. Okay, time to get serious again. Let's bring out the Liberty Ladies, joined by a few fellas to sing for you about love bombs.
About the tab they're gonna add for the food and room service. Now, don't you fret, it'll be a fine time, even though it's gonna cost the last dollar in time. We'll go in debt, but I'll work a second job. We'll live on bread and water and corn on the cob. Happy is the boy who finds a girl to make him smile. Soon they're rocking babies in their cozy dollar style. Feeding, burping, bathing, changing diapers all the day. But they wouldn't think to have it any other way.
La-di-da, I'm filled with glee because he looks like you and she looks like me. They saw her a lot and they think on the floor.
They are so darn cute that we should make some more.
I got a job and I get good pay, and these babies come along in such a natural way. It's like flowers blooming, bees buzzing. Did somebody say they come cheaper by the dozen? I tried. Happy is the boy who finds a girl to make him smile. Married life with children, it is never out of style.
You are a wonderful audience, and I want you all to know that we have a very special guest joining us for our final number. I thought I saw him around here somewhere. Oh, look, everyone! Henry, can you share a few words with us about what happened to you?
Sure. Gee, it's so good to see you all. The thing is, well, I was injured in a Japanese attack. And after I was released from the hospital, they decided to send me back to Bremerton to work in the Marine headquarters until my leg completely heals. And then I'll be back in the fight. But for now, I'm thrilled to be home.
Fellas, let's kick off our last song.
Blessed from above, she's the land that we love. She's our dear America.
nation under God, born in liberty. United we stand, divided we fall. Pursuing the right, we fight for justice for all. The home of the brave, the land of the free. One nation under God, born in liberty. United we stand, divided we fall. Pursuing the right, we fight for justice for all. America, in God we trust, in God we trust. America, may love persevere.
Pemberton's first USO show was a big hit. Smashing success, you might say. People enjoyed it. Plenty of war bonds got sold. Henry's no longer using a cane. He's walking pretty well. The shipyard keeps patching up ships, building submarines. Oh, I joined Julius's church. I even sing in the choir. I'm proud of this little town now that people stick together. I'm proud of my country, too. There's more I could say, but I have a dinner date for 2. Hi, Marge.
Hi, Stu. I made this for you to go with your favorite hat. It's chilly outside.
Thanks, Marge. You.